Are you into self-help books? Are you looking for some really good self-help books and not those repetitive and boring kinds? If yes, this video is for you. Hi there, I'm Manpreet. I make book-related videos on this channel, and if you like to watch videos about books, if you want to know about a lot of more books, I read both fiction and non-fiction. If you want that, you need to subscribe to my channel and also turn your notifications on and follow me on my social media, mainly Instagram, so that you get notified every time I post a new video. So in this video, I'm going to talk about self-help books and some of my favorite ones. If you're wondering like, Manpreet, this book is so good and it's not in the list, it's probably because I maybe didn't like it enough or I haven't read it. The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari is not in the list because I do not think I like it now. I do not think I find Robin Sharma that effective now. The Power of Your Subconscious Mind is also not in the list because I feel like that book is really bad. I am just going to focus on the books that I really want to recommend to you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. Number one book that I read a long time ago, and I still feel like this book is a great motivational book. It is You Can Win by Shiv Khera. Getting motivated or believing that you can actually win, you can make it, you can succeed. And a lot of people may not like this kind of book, but I absolutely loved it. I think this book really made a difference to my life. Another book on motivation is 100 Ways to Motivate Yourself by Steve Chandler. It has like more than 100 ways, some advice or some ways to motivate you. Now the book is not long, but I would suggest you read it slowly, like one or two ways at a time, and try to think about them, try to ponder over them and be more motivated. And I would suggest it to anybody who is looking for motivation in general. Another book which is self-help and motivation kind is for the people who are like, I am just unlucky. I see a lot of people who are doing so many great things and I don't know what's wrong with me. This book is the one you can pick up because it will teach you how you can attract more opportunities or grab the opportunities which are lying just in front of you and you're not ready to see them and actually act on them. And this book urges you to recognize those opportunities. It tells you how to do that. Again, a very good book for people who are in school or college and who are feeling like, I am maybe just not lucky enough to be successful. This is a book you need to read. Now, there is a lot of stupid advice out there in this world. One of that is like, you should not care about money. But the thing is, the world runs on money. Your happiness depends on a certain level of money. So how do you have that kind of money? What if you are from a very middle class background like me? How do you get over the fact that you were not born with a silver spoon and you do not have that kind of money and actually get that kind of money? For that, I would recommend you to read all the books that I mentioned previously, plus Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Now, this is a great book on telling you that even if you are like, I am not intelligent enough to be exceptional and make billions of dollars, even then you can have a very secure and happy financial life. This book tells you how to do it, and it's written in such an amazing manner. And I feel like if you have read this book, your whole perspective towards managing your finances and getting rich changes. And it's the best thing ever. So you should definitely read this book and read it like once a year at least. Next two are general self-help books, which are for people who may be low in confidence or who are just, looking for ways to make themselves better because you're doing an awesome thing. A lot of people have bad things to say about reading self-help books, but I feel like those people are arrogant enough and stupid enough to think that they do not need to improve their life. People who are wise enough, they know that they need to improve themselves. They need to focus on their personality development, self-development all the time throughout their life. And the fact that you actually are watching this video, which is about self-help books, proves that you are on the right track. And for those people, I have these two books written by very powerful and amazing women. Number one is How to Be a Boss by Lily Singh. Now, I'm suggesting this book because I feel like it will resonate with many people and it has all the right advice in the right manner. Like, I recently read one self-help book which was like, you know what, all the other self-help books are bad and mine is good. And in fact, the book had the same advice, but given in the manner which I feel like would be more destructive to you rather than constructive. Which is why I feel like How to Be a Boss is a book that works towards your constructive self-development, that makes you a better person, that brings a positive change in you, and it's a must read. Like when I read it, I felt like it was good, but not great. But as I think about it more and more, I feel like this book is even better than I thought it was. Next one. Now, this one is more like a business book, but honestly, I believe in your life is selling. I am into sales. I'm not a sales professional, but still I'm very much into sales because I feel like when you go for an interview, you're selling yourself. When you are giving an oral exam, or even when you are giving a written exam, you're trying to sell yourself in a way, right? Maybe through your knowledge, maybe through your experience, whatever is the scenario, you are just selling. And with selling comes all those things about branding, marketing, having morals, or growing yourself as a powerful business individual. Everything is business. Even when you are in this government job or anything, you yourself are a business entity. And I feel like this book, more like a business book, but I told you why it works as a great self-help book, Girl Boss by Sophia Amoruso. Now, if you don't know about her, there's a show on Netflix called Girl Boss, which apparently a lot of people didn't like, but I loved. And it's about how this very ordinary person discovers a passion and starts his eBay shop, and then starts this very, very successful business, Nasty Girl. It's amazing, her journey and things that happened to her. How going from a person who was not encouraged much and believed in much to becoming this insanely rich person and dealing with all of that. The whole process, she talks about that and she tells you her learnings about that, and it's an amazing self-help book. So guys, these are the 6 self-help books that I had to suggest you in this video. I'm always on a lookout for better self-help books, but honestly, it takes a lot to impress me with the self-help books. Trust me, I do not have God complex. I just want to have those good books which I can, have as like my weapons to fight in this whole life, in this whole world. And they have to be very good. That's why I have these 6 books that I have to suggest you, and I'll definitely suggest you more if I come across more self-help books. But until then, you should start reading these, start rereading this, and this is the end of the video. This is Manvi signing off. I'll be back with another video very soon, but until then, make sure you're subscribed. Always check it every time you watch my videos because YouTube unsubscribes you by itself, okay? And notifications should be on, and also follow me on my social media and share this video with your friends who you think would benefit from a video like this. Bye bye. This might be signing off once again because I have to say this in the end of the video. I'll be back with another video very soon.